January 15, 2009. It was an ordinary winter afternoon in New York City. People were rushing through airports. Cars filled the streets. Boats moved along the Hudson River. And inside LaGuardia Airport, a passenger plane was preparing for what should have been a completely normal flight. U.S. Airways Flight 1549 was an Airbus A320 heading from New York to Charlotte, North Carolina. There were 155 people on board. Passengers were finding their seats. Some were talking. Some were looking through the windows. Some were probably already thinking about what they would do after landing. Nobody knew that within minutes, their lives would depend on a few decisions made in the cockpit. The captain was Chesley Sully Sullenberger. Beside him was First Officer Jeffrey Skiles. Both were experienced pilots. They had trained for emergencies, but no training exercise could completely prepare them for what was about to happen. The aircraft lifted off from LaGuardia. For a few moments, everything seemed normal. New York City was disappearing beneath them. Then, only a few minutes after takeoff, something suddenly appeared in their path. A large flock of birds. The airplane flew directly through it. And then came the sound. A violent impact. The engines began to fail. Both engines. The aircraft had lost almost all of its thrust. Suddenly, this was no longer a normal passenger flight. The pilots had an aircraft in the sky that was rapidly losing power. And beneath them was one of the biggest cities in the United States. Captain Sullenberger and First Officer Skiles had only a very short amount of time to make an impossible decision. Could they return to LaGuardia? Could they reach another airport? Or was there another option? The situation was changing by the second. The airplane was gliding, but it was losing altitude. There was no time for a long disc.